Here we go.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I'm Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow.
Bring that down so you get more than a head.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. All right. So, welcome to Friday Live. We're going to be chatting with you, and I'm going to be having
No great project.
phone or my iPad going so that I can see chats and things like that. So if I'm looking over this way, that's what it is. Okay.
No gingerbread house or anything today. We just we brought our knitting. Very seasonal.
Do I have to sign out and go in as me? Is that it? Or
No. You want to be Toad Hollow, but
okay.
I've been doing it through the email recently.
Okay.
Hello, Regina and Darla. Merry Christmas. I get something that says that we've gone live.
Okay. I
Do you
may
want
not
me to
get that. But I should be able to do this. Subscriptions. There we go. All channels.
We are ready as always.
Well, you can't do this until you actually start it. So
Right.
that's the problem.
Look, Heaven and Earth Designs is having 50% off.
No.
Okay, I've got it.
All right, Helen's gonna do it. I don't need to worry about it. All right, so Helen, as she came in, she tripped over some boxes on the front steps. So we have gotten our Tiesta teas. We have already gotten one box. This is some others that we ordered because we have absolutely no control.
Well, and this is really ridiculous because it's exactly the same thing. She ordered it and then I ordered it and we didn't speak to each other. So
It's a good tea. It'll be okay.
it's the tiramisu one. Genevieve just walked her dog. It's nice and chilly and bright sunshine. It's cold
not nice
here, Genevieve.
She's in New York,
Yeah.
so she's in the same boat. It's not nice and chilly. It's cold.
Yeah.
Go for it here.
I was outside playing with my dog and I'm like, dude, I don't have a coat on. It's cold.
Yeah, I went out this morning and actually got a headache. It was so cold. I mean, it was 28 degrees and it was
I think it was
also
all
quarter
32
after
degrees.
6. So there's that. But something else that we got in the mail is...
Oh, you opened it?
No, I did. Well, I opened it, but I haven't pulled it out.
Okay.
Is the annual Christmas card from the nephews. So, oh my God. All right, I'm just going to show you quickly. This is what they look like. But Amanda, if she is on sister number 3, you either got yours already or it probably will be waiting for you. So you will get to see it up close at home. Oh my God.
But it looks like they went to DC for the tree lighting.
God, these kids are so cute.
Yes.
We get to see them next month. Hopefully. All right.
Yolanda says, good morning, ladies. She finally caught us live. Merry Christmas. We had someone in our neighborhood ringing jingle bells this morning. Oh my God.
That is nice.
That's so cool.
That's really nice.
And then Wiggy Woman, good evening from Kinter, west coast of Scotland. And here we are complaining about the cold.
Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Not going to say anything else because it gets cold there too. So,
Okay.
right.
I think it's a cold we don't even
We
fathom.
can't even. Yeah, right. All right. We have been doing Book Vent, and I finished my first book of Book Vent. Not the graphic novels, which we both read through very quickly.
Or the cookbooks.
Well, I don't consider the cookbook done until I actually read it. Because I do read them.
Oh, I've read most of, except for the
Giuseppe.
rest of it.
Yeah.
Giuseppe's, yeah.
But anyway, The Second Chance Hotel. This was the one that Helen got me as a rom-com. It's fun. I gave it 3 stars. It was a rom-com. I bought the attraction between but not the romantic attraction. So that kind of brought it down a little bit for me. But it was an interesting story. And it has me wanting to go to Greece. So as far as that's concerned, that is covered. So this, if you want to, you know, a nice, fun, quick, easy read, this is a good one. So 3 stars for that. And then
one of them, the book fence, we Mary Beth and I included sister number 3, and we got her the book fence as well. And her poems that we got her were by Mary Oliver. And we were looking her up, and we saw that, I don't know why we didn't get this for her. So we bought it for us.
right.
Regina, we do not do book fence every year.
This is the first year we're doing
the first
it.
year. I would say we're having so much fun.
It very likely may happen again next year.
We may have, do you have to buy from Pango or Thrift Books next year.
At least 50% of your books need to come from a
Right.
used bookstore. We shall see. Anyway.
But I started reading the first couple of these. If you love dogs, she loves dogs. And you can tell just by the poems that she loves dogs. There's one. Oh, this is how it begins. A puppy is a puppy is a puppy. He's probably in a basket with a bunch of other puppies. Then he's a little older and he's nothing but a bundle of longing. He doesn't even understand it. Then someone picks him up and says, I want this one.
We have not done it that way. We have seen a picture on Pet Finder
Right.
and said, that's the one.
Okay, this one. Every dog's story. I have a bed, my very own. It's just my size. And sometimes I like to sleep alone with dreams inside my eyes. But sometimes dreams are dark and wild and creepy, and I wake and am afraid, though I don't know why. But I'm no longer sleepy, and too slowly the hours go by. So I climb on the bed where the light of the moon is shining on your face, and I know it will be morning soon. Everybody needs a safe place.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We will just cry our way through this book.
Excuse me.
And then somebody suggested that she thought the hollow sounded like this book, The Island of the Ants. So we bought it. Because, as I said, we have absolutely no self-control. And if it turns out that this is a good one, she's got a whole bunch of other books. So it's the School Library Journal says, a fine choice for fantasy lovers, especially fans of E. Nesbit, Edward Eger, and Jane Langton. Okay.
Yes.
E. Nesbit and Edward Eger were 2 that I absolutely adored growing up. And I actually have read some of them as an adult, and they hold up just as well. So, what is it? Half a nickel? No. What is it? The Edward Eger, the one with the nickel, the half the coin. I'm gonna have to look that up. Anyway,
All I have is half a sixpence, and that's not right.
that's not right. There's one that is just they find a coin on their way home. Okay, Helen's looking it up. So,
Half magic?
yeah, it's called Half Magic. It's really, really good if you haven't read it. But we're looking forward to reading this. So there's that. All right. We have our tea and our book fence to do. And then we're going to do some knitting and just sit and chat with you guys. Do we have any comments or anything?
Jess is making toffee while listening to us. Her festivities are tomorrow. Genevieve says she is not reading the dog book. She's upset too frequently enough.
Oh, okay.
So.
I have to tell you, Genevieve, when your dog gets past a certain age and you start finding out things that are wrong, there are times where you just look at her and then you have to walk away because otherwise you're going to cry, and then you just make her life as happy as she possibly can.
Amanda is trying to finish her socks over lunch. So, Amanda, do you know what you're going to cast on for Christmas Eve? You didn't say you finished.
I didn't. I finished last night. I'm going to show them.
Okay.
We need to pick a pattern.
I finished my stocking, which is on Instagram. I put the picture on Instagram yesterday. It came out so great.
It did.
It's hanging up. Otherwise, I would
So we need to pick a pattern for the cast on, the Christmas Eve cast on. And I don't know, do we do a Helen Stewart or do we do like a Kay Jones? Because I love her patterns too.
Well, we have the Helen Stewart from...
could I have the little scissors,
this
please?
year's Knit Fit.
Okay, we could do that. I was thinking, you know, do we spread the wealth?
We always do Helen Stewart and Kay Jones.
Because I was looking at the fact, I looked in my Ravelry library. You need to look in yours. Because I only have Knit Fit from 21,
I got
20, and 16, I think. So there are a whole bunch that we don't have that we need to get. Because I was looking for something and I needed a hat pattern. And I was looking for other knit fits. But anyway, I finished
4 of Kay Jones's socks in my Ravelry cart.
Okay. Oh, maybe we should do Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. We'll have to look at them and see. Anyway, I finished my first set of mitts that I'm doing in the favorite books. This is Remarkably Bright Creatures. And this is Winter Solstice.
I love that color. I love that color.
I know, I really love these colors. The mitts are really, really comfortable. I was just sewing in an end that I thought I had gotten, but I didn't. So this is how it looks right now. And I have cast on the second of each color. So I will do those up and then I will have 2 sets of mitts ready to go. But I am not working on those right now because, because I need the pattern up for them.
Linda says, Kay Jones, my reading shawl. I'm not sure what that's in response to. Tanya, thank you very much. She said my stocking is amazing. Amanda says she doesn't have a plan, but she said she saw that Helen Stewart shared Little Bobbin's pattern for Christmas cast on Violet's Angel Socks.
Okay. Well, I was looking at Helen Stewart sent an email, and I think I saved it because she has a whole bunch of sock patterns that she's talking about her cast-ons for Christmas Eve, and she linked a whole bunch of her patterns, which is how I got onto the whole knit vent and what we have and what we don't have. But there's some fun-looking ones in there, so we'll have to go through them.
Jason says, hello, my friends. It's great to catch you. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Jason, to you and Rocky. Genevieve and Yolanda both say the mitts are gorgeous and look cozy.
Thank you very much.
And Amanda says that's the email where she shared Little Bobbins.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Linda says her Christmas Eve cast-on is the Kay Jones reading shawl. That's what her cast-on's going to be.
Okay. Well,
I have to go see what that is.
Yeah, let's see what the reading shawl is now, because always an excuse to just, go off topic.
So in true Toad fashion, it is the 28th. Today's the 22nd. To the 22nd of December, and I'm knitting Halloween socks in my Halloween bag.
So am I. I figured they were going to be the easiest thing to do.
I'm just finishing up the foot. So, in my deluded brain, I think maybe I can do this over the next 2 days. And then I just have 1 pair of socks, but it's probably not going to happen. Love the striping on them.
Okay, so this is my reading shawl.
Is it fingering or DK?
It kind of looks like DK, but
because I happen to know we have
as we all know,
DK minis.
A fingering held together, 2 fingering held together. As we all know, some of us have absolutely no problems, saying, well, if you want to do it in DK, that's fine. I'm going to do it in fingering.
Well, actually, I'm thinking, I have the Hugo skein.
Okay.
From last Halloween.
Right.
And we have all the DK minis.
We do have the DK minis. We also have a ton of fingering minis, which are now being wound.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Linda is holding lace and fingering together, but she's I've approved your comment. They do not like the word fingering, so they hide your comment, and I have to approve it.
Okay.
Amanda says that she may have to do that one with the Pink Santa collection.
Oh, that would be pretty. That would be really pretty. And holding fingering in lace. If you did it with the mohair,
That yarn that I was labeling this morning, you'll know which one I mean,
yeah,
would be perfect as the main theme.
it would. It would be really beautiful. I'm also thinking that the the fluffy, not the fluffy yarn, the yarn that we dyed that had the mohair.
Oh, the mohair and the wool.
And the cotton, isn't it like mohair and cotton or something like that? Anyway, we have this yarn that we never really did very much with it, but we actually dyed some of it. That might be interesting to use to see how it knits up.
Yeah.
I may do that with that because I know that we've got Moonstone and we've got
It was all the Vagabond.
yeah, the boho. So that would be really pretty.
Yeah.
I might not do like a main section. I might do it like you do a main color. I might do it that you do just bigger blocks. I'll have to look at it and see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting this in my favorites.
Because came down this morning and the first floor of the castle was a little chilly. So
I'm just going to buy this.
a reading shawl would be fun.
Yes. Okay.
So Linda's holding it with white lace. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. So are you just using random minis then, Linda, or do you have like a specific collection that you're using?
Okay. All right.
Does anybody else do special cast-ons on Christmas Eve, whether it be socks, shawls, sweaters, crochet, random? Cool.
I actually have quite a bit of yarn left over from things. The fingering basket is overflowing, so that we could have lots and lots of choices.
I mean, you could use the Pink Santa because you have all those.
I do, yeah. All right, we shall see. But I like that. That looks really, really pretty. I'm gonna have to do that. Okay.
I just can't interact with the public.
I know.
It just costs me money. Okay, so she's using her leftover sock yarns. Knitting my socks 2 at a time. And the only size 1 needle that I had was a Haya. This cable drives me insane. Look at it.
And then you
Now
have
show her. Now, yeah.
you have the Chowgoo. I really love the Chowgoos.
I like the Haya tips because they're so sharp. But this cable.
Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have punctures in your fingers.
I'm contemplating. I've contemplated several times switching it out because I got myself some Chowgoos for.
Didn't you? I mean, did you check the interchangeables?
I don't think they go down as far as 1. I think they do 2.
Oh, is that it? You have to get the lower ones,
Yeah.
1s and 0s. Okay. All right. Well, that's stupid.
Wiki Woman is presently knitting a DK Pram suite for grandkid number 10. Oh, wow, that's a lot of grandkids. Tanya says she's knitting. Oh, she's going to knit the Stephen West glittering snowscape in between emergency Christmas gift hats. That one, I was really intrigued by that one. I even contemplated doing the Pink Santa collection for that one.
Now I've got to go look at that because I don't know any of these things.
That was what he just put it out in December, I think, November or December.
Okay, let's see if I can spell Stephen West properly. Maybe I'll get it this time. Oh, well, they've got pretty colors.
Yes, he's mellowing. If you scroll through, you'll be able to see. I think you hold. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that pretty?
That really is. I like the different knitting stitches and stuff.
Tanya says it's so fun. Liz is working on Kay Jones' Prairie Socks. I love that it's
Oh, I can make so many different really cool collections for this.
It's reminiscent of what's the one I did? The anemone shawl, where each section is a different
Right.
stitch or pattern.
All right, well, shall we do book vent and
Yeah.
get those done? Get those done like it's... I'm
Like
sitting
it's a
here.
chore, it's fairy tale. She really wants to see what it is.
I want to see what it is. Because today's prompt is fairy tale retelling, so I'm very excited to see what we're doing.
And this is the one that I bought, and I realized we had it already on Kindle after I bought it. So.
Helen picked out Amanda's, and it is absolutely such a stunning book cover. It's called...
Oh, Genevieve, thank you very much. She just gave us a gift.
Oh, thank you. It is called Nocturne by Alyssa Wees. Look at that. Can you see that? I think it's a retelling of the Nutcracker. It's just
Such
so
a pretty cover.
So pretty. All right. So for our tea, for TS to tea, we have Fruity Paradise. This is strawberry pineapple green tea. It includes pineapple, mango, black tea, natural flavors, rose petals, raspberry, and strawberries. The number one thing is green tea, so it's a mixture of green and black tea. We shall see how it is. That sounds really good to me.
Okay. So Tanya says if she can take her 331 hours of vacation in 2024, then she might be able to finish the Stephen West shawl.
Oh my God. It's just...
And then Marge says on Christmas Eve, she's going to cast on Crazy Sock Lady's Find the Joy socks with her sister.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
we'll have to look that one up.
Okay, so do you exchange yarn with her, or do you just do it that you each use your own yarns?
And Amanda says she's now spent a ton of money on patterns. Well, now go look up Find the Joy socks, because we may be doing that.
We have a printer here with paper, so when we decide what ones we're doing, we'll just print it all out. Also, Amanda, you need to look at your knit fence and see what years you have. Okay, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, fairy tale retelling. Here we go. Mine is a hardcover.
I saw the author, and I'm just like, oh, done. I thought it was a new release.
I almost got this. Nope, I almost got you the other one by her, and then I thought, oh, it's a she's considered horror, so I didn't know whether you would like it or not, because I
Was that the good book, the house?
No, we already did that. We've got that Audible. No, there's another one. But
Have you read it?
no, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
All right, and I want to. Helen got me Thornhedge by T. Kingfisher.
I don't know why she's considered horror.
Not all curses should be broken. We read Nettle and Bone, and I loved it. I mean, like, deep in my soul, loved it. And then I read A House with Good Bones, which I liked very much, but I didn't love as much. All right. There is a princess trapped in a tower. This isn't her story. Meet Toadling. On the day of her birth, she was stolen from her family by the fairies, but she grew up safe and loved in the warm waters of fairyland. Once an adult, though, the Fae ask a favor of Toadling: return to the human world and offer a blessing of protection to a newborn child. Simple, right? But nothing with fairies is ever simple. Centuries later, a knight approaches a towering wall of brambles where the thorns are thick as your arm and as sharp as swords. He's heard that there's a curse here that needs breaking, but it's a curse Toadling will do anything to uphold. Okay. I am really, really looking forward to this, because this sounds really, really cool. And I do like her.
Yeah.
I like her a lot. Very cool. Thank you very much.
Mine has got a gorgeous cover. Look at that. It's Entwined by Heather Dixon. Come and mend your broken hearts here. Just when Azalea should feel that everything is before her, beautiful gowns, dashing suitors, balls filled with dancing, it's taken away, all of it. And Azalea is trapped. The keeper understands he's trapped too, held for centuries within the walls of the palace. So he extends an invitation. Every night, Azalea and her 11 sisters may step through the enchanted passage in their room to dance in his silver forest. But there is a cost. The keeper likes to keep things. Azalea may not realize how tangled she is in his web until it's too late. Oh, that's cool.
It's the 12
12
Dancing Princesses.
yeah.
So I thought it sounded really, really good.
Heather Dixon grew up in a large family with 4 brothers and 6 sisters. She is a storyboard artist as well as a writer. And the Viennese waltz is her dance of choice.
Okay.
Well, that's very cool.
Yes, thank you to whoever just placed an order, because as Tanya says, Merry Christmas, chiche. Oh, that's Tanya. Well, thank you, Tanya. Oh, are you going to be making some of the stockings? Because she got 2 naked as a jaybird and some of the colors. So very cool.
Regina says she's getting ready to buy Fourth Wing. Has anyone here read it? We have not yet. Mike, I have a very contrary personality sometimes. And when things get so hyped, like Fourth Wing, I have to force myself to not sneer at it.
I'm pretty sure Amanda has it on the Nook.
And it was, to begin with, when it first came out, there were people who were just like laying down their lives for the book. And then there were people who were just like, it's not that good. So I just, and I just have to get over myself because everybody raves about it. And then the Iron Flame.
Well, somebody just said she read it and loved it. Jocelyn?
Yes.
She just said that she read it and loved it. So, I have seen very mixed reviews. I have seen people saying that it is very, 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 very good, and other people saying that they were really hoping for more, or they felt that the writing got to them a little bit or something, or they were expecting something and they didn't get it. You know, the problem is that people go in expecting one thing, and then it's not that at all.
Right.
You know, and for some reason it's hyped as like a romantic thing, whereas the romance isn't that much until the very end or something like that. You know, it's so
I will eventually read it because enough people now have come out. Also, I am very leery of anything that goes that viral on TikTok that quickly.
Yeah, because we've been burned a couple of times with that.
I generally do not agree with them. Patricia Evans says it's really good, great characters, and
a little twist
at the end. And the good news is that we've waited so long to read it that we don't have to wait for the second
sequel.
Book. Amanda has purchased all the patterns, I think. She got Find the Joy, Glittering Snowscape, and the Reading Shawl.
Well, I did the
Amanda
reading
seems
shawl.
to think that she's just going to have all this. Are you off the week after?
If you are, you should come spend some time out here, because so are we, and we'll sit and knit.
And we'll do our journals.
Yeah, we'll get our journals set up. I was thinking of something, and now I can't remember. I just finished Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I loved it. Helen is reading it now, and she is loving
I'm about
it.
3/4 of the way through.
And luckily, the second one comes out the day after Christmas, so we have that to look forward to too, because I'm pretty sure
We pre-ordered that.
we pre-ordered that one.
Wiki Woman says that Wiki Woman means Glasgow woman in Scots. It's supposed to be a slur, but being a Glaswegian, hopefully I'm saying that right, they have taken it as their own. Turn it around.
Yes. It then becomes a name of power.
Yeah.
So we were wondering. Oh, yes. Come, Amanda. We'll do journals on the 30th. That will be fun. I really like that one that you sent me on TikTok too. That person you sent me. I liked some of those images that she did.
Wiki Woman says, "Hell yeah, sisters."
Oh my God, I've totally lost my train of thought again.
Book journals,
No, it wasn't book journals.
patterns.
Nope. I think it was, if you guys have any special holiday traditions that you do. Do you do anything, like, I know baking is a big one. I think our baking is going to take place the week after Christmas because we haven't done nearly as much as we wanted to.
We're doing the whole 12 days of Christmas
Right.
celebration here.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me brownies.
Lemon crinkle cookies.
Anyway, we're going to make a whole bunch of stuff then. And our garbage collectors and
We'll stand out.
Mailman.
Because they'll get it all after.
we'll make sure they all get it afterwards. But I was wondering if you guys had any kind of traditions that you do. We used to do it that decorating took place on the 24th. The tree would come in and we would decorate it on the 24th. That is
Most
not
years the
happening in a
tree would
year.
actually be purchased on the 24th. But around here we can't wait that long anymore because they just sell out.
They do. We went down to, there's a place that's been doing it it's like right on the border of Clifton and Montclair. And they've been doing it there for nearly 60 years, I think. And we always got our tree from them, unless my parents were still at the beach on Christmas Eve, in which case they would stop at a place down there and get it and tie it to the car and bring it up. But I think they only did that like once. Anyway, we always went to Fred's. And 2 years ago, during COVID, everything went immediately.
Like within the first weekend of December.
Yeah, they left like right after the first weekend of December. They barely made it past Thanksgiving.
They come down from Maine. They stay in a trailer in the parking lot, and they bring their inventory, and when the inventory's gone, they get to go back. And we used to do it where we'd buy the Christmas tree on Christmas Eve, and they were still there, and they'd have to travel all the way back.
Right. And then last year we went down to get it. I think we went right around your birthday.
Yeah, because we weren't waiting that long because we had such problems the last couple of years.
And when we went there, they weren't even there. There wasn't even any signs of it.
There weren't any even pine needles. They had completely cleared it.
So we found another one. Both years we found a tree. But this year we went down and they were so nice. They were really, really nice. They helped us get a tree. They gave us a great price for it.
And they, when I got out, I was asking him for the size that we were looking for, and he was holding a couple up, and I said, okay, we're just waiting for my mom to get out of the car. And he saw that she was with the cane, and he's like, oh, I'll just bring it to the car.
So
and
he carried it over.
He brought it over. He brought a couple over for her to see, so it was very nice.
It really was. And evidently when you get past 8 feet, when you go up to like 9 and 10 feet, the price per foot changes. So
it goes up.
It goes up, which is expensive. So he gave it to us for 8 feet, the price of 8 feet, which was very, very kind of him. And then he got it on top of the car for us, and it was very, very nicely done. So it is now in and lit, and we're kind of decorating it on the go. As you go by, you grab a couple ornaments, throw it on the tree, and keep going. But I think we're going to finish it up today or tomorrow. My mom wants to help us out, so we're going to make sure we do that.
All right, so Jocelyn's tradition is board games.
Oh, Amanda, we got Wordle, the board game Wordle. So come prepared. And we also got that other one with the magnets.
But that hasn't come yet.
Oh, okay. So we have Wordle and a couple others here. When the boys come up, we definitely play games with them too. But
and we were just watching Amy Beth, the Fat Squirrel, yesterday, and She was going over a whole bunch of board games.
They look like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Joyce bakes cookies for all of her neighbors. Well, that's so nice that you know them that well. She's in the middle of that mess right now. And normally she makes a linguine with garlic and oil.
Oh my God, that sounds so good.
And 1 or 2 fish, not the whole 7 fishes, on Christmas Eve.
We do not do fish in this family. My dad used to eat fish, but my mother hates it. Amanda's allergic to a whole bunch of it, and we just don't like it. So,
She said this weekend she's taking a short trip to New York City with her 3-legged dog. It's the dog's first time, and she can't wait.
oh, well, that's going to be fun. Are you going to do the windows on Fifth Avenue? Because, I mean, it's just, they're so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Wiki Woman says her new tradition is to travel 133 miles along a narrow, winding country roads to see her now 10 grandkids in Glasgow. This year she has added the joy of her ex-husband. Oh, how fun for you. She said that is a bit of sarcasm as far as the joy. Cozy Hermitage says her Christmas tradition, when all the 6 grown kids and 9 grandkids and the 2 younger kids all come over, is to survive until the day after Christmas.
You know, you go from being quiet and peaceful, and then all that noise descends upon you, and it's a little startling sometimes.
Sharon says she's starting from this year to have her Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day can be for chilling and playing with the little ones and their presents. I think that's perfect.
That really is. We have neighbors who have they have a set of twins. Their names are Freddie and Emma, which I think are just the greatest names ever. But anyway, they are 2, I think.
They just turned 1.
No, he's not talking like that. Just turned 1. He must.
It was their first
and
birthday.
they're walking. They're walking and pushing scooters and stuff. They've got to be
their first birthday.
I don't see how they can be.
Okay.
I honestly don't. I mean, she was riding a scooter. I think they're 2. Anyway, I asked them if they were ready for Christmas, and he just looked at me. He said, yes. Okay. Has very strong views. He likes to say hello to Hugo as he goes by. And then he says, goodbye, doggy.
Genevieve says, unfortunately, no traditions. It's just she and her 87-year-old father. She's going to crochet and he's going to nap. Sometimes those are the best.
Yeah, quiet.
Yolanda likes to drop off little bundles of crafty goodness in friends' mailboxes. Well, you're a very good friend to have.
Yes. What was it? Somebody was talking about how they did that. I think it was something on like Instagram or something like that. They went around and dropped off cookies in all their friends' mailboxes, but they like to do it after dark on Christmas Eve, so they woke up on Christmas to them.
Oh, okay.
But they just left it with like an anonymous note. And then somebody called the cops because people were sneaking around and putting
I thought you
things
were
in
going to say
mailboxes.
people woke up to the raccoons being like, this is the best day ever.
So this year they're going around and putting their names on it so that they know who is from. Anyway, go ahead.
Joyce says, yup, as far as being fun, she's going to see the tree in Rockefeller and then her best friend in Chinatown to go to their favorite haunts.
That is cool. That is a really, really good way to spend the weekend.
And Genevieve says, hopefully nice and peaceful and no surprises.
Yes. Gotta tell you, every morning it's really good when we hear the showers start going. So, yeah. We have just Christmas Eve is always very stressful for us, especially when we were doing the store, because we were there till 5:00 at night. We tried to stay open a little bit later so that if anybody had a last minute thing that they needed, because there was one year where we had one of our regular customers call us and say, "Are you still there?" And we said yes. And they said, "Our 5-year-old daughter has decided to test us and say to us that she wants a teddy bear for Christmas." And she asked Santa, she whispered to Santa what she wanted. And we now need a teddy bear. And we said, well, as a matter of fact, we have a really, really good teddy bear for you. So we stayed open for them. But then we realized, you stay open till like 5, 6 o'clock at night. But then we would come up here and help decorate the tree and get everything ready and then go back home and have to turn around and come back again. So this year we're here. We don't need to go anywhere. We're going to be doing some cooking and prep work on Christmas morning. But other than that, I think everything else should be done and it should be nice and quiet and we can just sit and do what we want to do. I should have gotten you a puzzle because we're almost done the Christmas books and we don't have another one yet. However, we will find something to do, I'm sure.
I don't think so.
It's not like we have any books
Nothing
to read or
to
anything.
do. I just sit and scroll on my phone.
Yes.
Go head her off.
Okay.
My chair's
Oh, Gail says that one of our videos came up in her feed this week. Go ahead. And it was back when we had the store and Helen had long hair. We go through periods where we refuse to get our hair cut, and then it gets to a point where I just can't stand it anymore and I have to get it cut. So, but I loved sitting in the store and doing things. But that really was a long time ago because we started there and we weren't in the store too much longer after that. I think we were only there for a couple months after that, after we started. Yeah, no, that was fun. That was really fun. And then Sharon says, thank you so much for everything we do. It brightens her day, and happy holidays. Oh, well, you're very welcome. Thank you. And Genevieve, thank you so much. I know, trust me, the traffic from New York to New Jersey is not worth it at all, ever. Unless you're going into New York to see the windows and that kind of thing. Or coming out to New Jersey to go to the shore or something like that. But right now, I wouldn't. A puzzle, not worth it. Definitely not. 7 years ago, Gail. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. That was just before we moved down to Glassboro. I guess we moved to Glassboro in 2017. Yeah, we were only there for a year. My God, I can tell the years by where we lived. That's just, we've moved around so much. It's crazy. I swear that we have gypsy blood in us somewhere, probably from those relatives from Sicily. My grandfather's family came over, and I think there's definitely some Romany blood in there somewhere. But,
Hi. I'm getting such side-eye.
Gail was saying that she was watching one of our videos from the store when you had long hair 7 years ago. We have been doing this. My God, we've been doing this for 8.5 years.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's ridiculous. We're coming up on year number 9.
Yeah, 24 is 9.
Wow.
No?
No, 8.
No,
We
8.
started at 2016.
No, 16, not
yeah,
15.
because we did it on the year anniversary.
Yeah.
My dad died the end of March in 2015, and we decided that the anniversary we would start a podcast as something fun to remember. And then for those of you that have seen the earlier ones, you know that we did it in time lapse so that everything was just really off, and we had to do 1.5 on April Fool's Day, which basically, sums us up. Anyway.
Genevieve says she has a ton of puzzles. If it weren't for the traffic, she'd drive one over.
Yeah, no, I said that
Okay.
it's not worth it. Not Not on the weekend before Christmas.
Did you get Sharon too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, well, I think we are going to start getting ready to go. We have to finish doing the tree. We are packing. Anybody who got the denizens, you don't have to wait till the 1st to get them. We are going to send them out this week because they're dyed and ready to go. So January's denizens will be coming to you shortly. And they're gorgeous, if I do say so myself. So you will be getting those. And then everything else will be either going out today or early next week, unless you ordered it within the last 2 days, in which case it's if we need to dye it, it's going to be going out in the new year.
Right.
So I think that is just about it. Hugo seems to think that we should be paying attention to him. He had such an exciting day. The past 2 days, we had the people coming in, putting in the storm doors, which make a wonderful bit of difference. That's very nice.
Yeah.
And then yesterday we had the people come to fix the aga, and oh my gosh, just the patrolling that had to be done. So, okay, now I have to go look up a good nerd day from Scotland.
I'm assuming that's Good New Year?
Maybe? Okay, we will check that out.
Genevieve is treating herself to getting her schnauzer groomed. She has to walk him over. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everyone.
Oh, and Amanda says that Hugo's good friend is coming on Monday for Christmas. So Garcia is coming, which is going to be lots of fun because they hell around together and have a very
And the good
time.
news, it's supposed to be beautiful outside, so everybody can just go outside.
Like that ever happens. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas, a happy holiday, Happy New Year. This is our last big podcast until after the New Year. We will be doing Book Vent tomorrow and Sunday, and then that is it.
Peace out, Toads.
Peace out, Toads.
Until
right.
2024.
Mic drop. Peace out, Toads. We will be doing our next big podcast. Will be our live on Friday. I think it's the 5th of January. So we will be doing that. But have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, everybody.
Enjoy your families.
A great weekend.
Right.
If you don't celebrate the holidays, just have a lovely day.
Yeah. Go forth and create.
And we will see you tomorrow with another Book Vent.
Bye.
Bye.